Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. This is the final part of the Hanna Karlzon Tales from the Forest Kingdom page that we've been working on. You would have seen part 2 and then you would have seen the how I colour skin in pan pastel and pencil, and then this is technically part 2 because I've kind of done the skin video on its own. Both previous videos will be listed down below in case you've not seen those and you want to. Let's just refocus this and I'm going to move things out a little bit. Got a lot of light going on, I think. Alright, okay, so bear with me. Okay, right, that's that sorted. So, when we first started, I was trying to decide what to do about the negative space in this headdress. I've decided we're going to make it hair. So, I have just a black, like a micron pen, just a black ink, very fine line pen. I have put some pencil lines in and I'm now just going to mark those in pen. Don't know if you can see that. Do you want me to, shall we come in a little bit? So I'm just making those lines more permanent. So then we can colour the hair in behind there. So I'm going to let that dry and we'll give that a moment. I'm still slightly undecided on my background, but I have a little bit longer to decide yet, so it's not the end of the world. While that is going on, we have these bits and pieces still left. For this pendant, I'm going to do the background of it in this dark blue that I've used, this dark indigo 157. So all of that will be this very dark blue background. Hope you guys have enjoyed working on this page as much as I have. I'm really liking how she's coming along, quite pleased. Not even too unhappy with her skin, to be honest. I think it turned out okay. Right, so we've got that very deep background to that. Let's see now. That should be dry. So, same as before, we've got our 3 tones of brown and our ivory, and we work dark to light. And just the same, we're just continuing to... that's not the right brown. There we go. We're just continuing, sorry, yeah, so we are dark sepia 175, I believe was the dark tone that I had. So we're doing exactly the same underneath that headdress as we did everywhere else. Just adding the different tones of brown. Working down to our paler colours. You're probably not going to have any ivory underneath here because it would all be a little bit darker behind the head dress, realistically. So we're going to do the hair underneath, and just by adding those lines it will just make it look a little bit more like the rest of the hair rather than just colouring it in a blank colour. So that is that. Just rinse and repeat for everything in behind. For the jewellery portion itself, I said I was considering either what was I considering? Either a glitter gel pen or some metallic watercolour. Just gonna remove the pan pastel from this blue here. And I think I haven't decided. I think I am going to leave that for the moment. So we're going to finish the eyes. You want a grey, just quite a light tone grey. I think I'm going to use this Cold Grey 3232, and you're going to pop that in underneath the lash line there and fade it completely off. Same again, just to give the eye some shape. Tiny little bit in the bottom. And I'm going to take a very pale pink. We'll have this beige red 132. I'm going to pop that into the tear ducts there. We're going to take our black fine pen. I'm going to colour in those pupils. And we're going to take a white gel pen and take out the black lines of the highlight, and then I want to pop a little line here and here, just across the top like that, just to give the eye some shine, a little bit of life. This kind of border piece in the bottom I think is going to be a black acrylic. I've got a black Posca pen, but I feel like I want to do that last. So the other piece we have is behind here, and I think I am going to do that again in my darkest blue rather than piece that picture in. I'm just going to give it a very deep blue background, like it's part of the earring itself. I think that should look okay like that. So that we're a solid piece. So guys, we want to finish the hair in behind there, and then we'll come back to do our finishing pieces. I'll do the background, and I will have decided what kind of glitter we're going to use, I promise. So bear with me guys, and we will be right back. Okay guys, so in keeping with our pan pastel theme so far, I'm going to do my background next, mainly because the rest will be watercolour and paint, so I'm going to get this out of the way. I have this set of Pearlescent Pan Pastel. It comes with a green, bear with me, can't for the life of me remember, a pink, an orange, a blue, a yellow, and I think a purple. Yes, and I think for the purposes of this picture today, let's see, I'm torn between pink and purple, so we will test it out and decide as always. Let's find a piece of paper that's not been written on. Right. So I have my bit of scrap here, a little bit of cotton wool, and we've got purple, and we've got pink. I think purple. Yeah, I'm erring on the side of purple, so we will do that. And I'm literally just going to give her kind of a hazy aura. Just work that purple in around her. It will only be very pale. But it'll just give the background a little bit of tone and some shimmer, which I think might be pretty. I'm not sure that's sticking wonderfully well, so again I'm going to take my kneadable eraser. I'm just going to, I'm not rubbing, I'm dabbing, just to remove any oils and such from the page. And we will try it again. See if that goes down a bit better. Bear with me. Okay, let's try that. So again, now we're going to try not to stick our fingers back in that page now that we've done that. Just work our way around that edge. Just add a very soft sheen of purple to the page. Careful where the skin is, haven't fixed anything. Okay, and I'm going to take one clean one of those and just kind of really rub that in, remove the excess. And that is our very misty purple border. That's kind of all I'm going to give it, I think. So, we're going to finish off her now. I'm going to bring you in a bit. I'm going to move her around, and I have decided to go with some metallic watercolour. I think that might be fun. We will see anyway. So just any metallic blue from whatever set you might have. And just going to really work that water into my metallic paint, and we're going to give this guy some dots. As neatly as we can. This is not really something I do often, so it's not something I'm particularly good at being neat with. Just that takes practice. Just realised I don't think you're even on camera. Let's move up. There we go. Work our blue in. Plenty of water to your pan. And what you want to do is rest your hand down on your page. You'll get more control and a neater line, especially if you do have just slightly shaky hands. And you can, of course, you could use a metallic or glitter gel pen if you wanted. I've just done this for just a little bit of a change, a bit of something different, and as I am testing out some paints. This is going to get real quiet, guys. This is what you call serious concentration going on right now as I try and keep this within the lines. This is a beautiful colour of metallic paint though. It's going down really smooth, really nicely. And I mean, you probably can't see it on camera, but it's going to have a beautiful sheen when it's dry. I'll do a little bit more with you guys and then I will finish this off camera. Just thought you might want to see how it goes down. Right, so again you would go across the top of this one to match all those little bubbles. We are going to do these pieces under here as well in the same thing, and this guy here, this earring, we're going to do all the outside edging to that as well. Same again. Just work your way around everywhere. And I think also here, this is going to be metallic blue, as is this. And the edging pieces. I've left those bits for a reason. We will come back to that. I'm thinking of adding some metallic green into that choker, so maybe, yeah, I think we will. So any nice green you have in your metallic set, we'll have a try and a play with that. I would wait until it's dry if I were you. And then we will piece the other parts of that in with the green metallic. And let's see, I will finish these bits and pieces and then we will be back for the last piece. Okay, so that is my watercolour parts done. Don't know if you can see that gorgeous blue shimmer there. So last couple of bits. I've got a black glaze pen, the Sakura black glaze jelly roll. I'm going to use that for my little bug's eyes, and I also want to use it for the centerpiece of this jewellery. Now what I do is leave a little sliver of white and it makes it look like highlight, so just leave a little patch, little piece uncoloured in the middle of each segment, and it creates an automatic highlight for you there. So that's that. And last piece, we have this bottom border. So I have a black posca pen. You could do whatever you like to this. You just use acrylic paint, you could use your metallic paint, glitter gel pen, metallic gel pen. I really like the idea of a really striking black base to the portrait. We will see. And this would be our final piece. As always, it's been a marathon, not a sprint. I hope you guys don't get too bored. I think this is why I avoid colour alongs, because I know the way that I colour, that I use pencils. They're just, you know, they're always longer videos, there are always a few parts, and I know people get bored. I mean, there are a lot of time and effort, to be honest, for a video that's never very popular, but I don't really mind that. As long as somebody's watching and enjoying them, that is enough for me. I just don't really want people thinking, ugh, not a colour along. Not when she takes that long. So yeah, it's pretty simple, guys. I'm gonna finish off this acrylic and I will be back soon. Okay, so that brings us to our finished piece. My posca is just drying and she is complete. I hope you enjoyed this process with me. I've really enjoyed doing this page. I love this book. I like how the metallic turned out. I'm pleased I did that. Main lessons learned. I think it's probably best to do your pan pastel first. Just stops it dusting other pieces on the page. Things worked out quite nicely over the top. I didn't mind how my pencils went over. I'm not sure I completely like this pasty purple background, but it is what it is. I think anything darker, I didn't want it to compete with my image, but I also didn't just want to leave the page white, so I'm not displeased I did that either. I love the green on the headpiece. I like the way her hair turned out. I'm overall pretty pleased with her. I'm glad I went for more neutral colours for her so that her jewellery really kind of stands out and pops and doesn't kind of clash with her. She's more neutral and pops into the background, and I do like this black frame. Quite like how it then doesn't detract from the picture, but it is quite striking in itself. I am overall very pleased. Those watercolours, Grabie sent me their watercolour set. You might have seen this on some people's channel already, and I will do a video on this, but you know, spoiler, I've been very pleased with it so far. I have the 36 colours version and they're all metallic watercolours, and yeah, very impressed. Don't get me wrong, the brush in here is just pants, but the watercolour themselves, yeah, really nice, really vibrant, very rich, nicely saturated. It goes down very smoothly. Really pleased. So yeah, we got there in the end. I mean, it's pretty laughable that I thought that was going to be a one-part video, really, wasn't it? But we lived the dream. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps my confidence levels with these colour alongs. No matter how long we do these videos for, we are still quite nervous to post these pages. And if you enjoy the channel, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.